Frozen pizzas are meant to be affordable and easy to make, but that doesn't mean they can't also be delicious. So how do you cook them like a pizza pro? Whether it's a Chicago deep dish or a New York slice, pizza stands as one of the most beloved, crowd-pleasing meals around. Due to its versatility and convenience, pizza is a great option as a quick weeknight dinner for big families and solo eaters alike. There are plenty of ways to get a hold of pizza for dinner, of course, but the least ideal route might be a frozen pizza buried somewhere in the back of your freezer.
Pizza time.
Now, everyone knows that store-bought frozen pizza can be less than stellar. At its worst, it'll offer up a little more than a cardboard-like crust, limp, flavorless toppings, and hard cheese. But just because frozen pizza might be a last resort doesn't mean it has to be low quality. If you want to bring it up to par, you just have to completely ignore the instructions on the box. It might sound weird, but taking the route less traveled really will pay off, and then some. So what do? It's simple. The next time you make a frozen pizza, cook it in a cast iron skillet. The reason your cast iron skillet makes such a difference comes down to temperature. Pizzerias cook their pizzas in ovens that can reach temperatures upwards of 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which means they're usually done in under 5 minutes. By cooking pizza at such high temperatures, restaurants and professional kitchens can achieve the ideal bake. Pillowy yet crisp dough, gooey cheese, and well-cooked toppings, all without the pizza being burnt to a crisp. Unfortunately for home chefs, most regular ovens can only reach a little over 500 degrees Fahrenheit, which will make it particularly difficult to get a nice texture on frozen pizza. But with the help of a cast iron pan, a delicious frozen pizza becomes much easier to achieve. To pull off this hack, start preheating your oven to the highest temperature you can without setting it to broil. Keep your cast iron pan in the oven as it heats up so that the pan gets nice and hot. Once the oven has finished preheating, pop the frozen pizza in the pan and let it cook for 5 to 8 minutes. Make sure to watch over the pizza as it cooks, as it can quickly get burnt with this method, and take note of the perfect cooking time for your oven. The result should be a perfectly cooked pizza with a crisp, crunchy bottom crust and a soft interior. This works because your cast iron pan holds heat so well. While it certainly won't reach anywhere near 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, the pan should help keep your pizza at a higher temperature than it would alone in the oven. As a result, your cast iron is able to quickly cook through the pizza without making it chewy or overdone. Plus, the direct contact with the pan should also help your frozen pizza develop a nice, crispy crust. You can elevate your frozen pizza even further by adding a few finishing touches before you bake it. Use a brush to add some olive oil to the crust, for example, then give it a dusting of garlic powder. Or consider sprinkling on a bit of shredded mozzarella cheese for an extra gooey bite, adding a few gourmet toppings like arugula or chorizo, or finishing the pizza with some freshly chopped basil and oregano to kick things up a notch. You can also grab a few extra condiments or sauces like hot honey to drizzle over the top of your pizza. No matter how you choose to spruce up your pizza, cooking it in that cast iron pan will astonish even the harshest critics. Oh, and don't forget, getting the best meal out of this hack starts with choosing a decent frozen pizza to begin with. Believe it or not, they can vary in quality. Look for something with a regular or classic crust that's piled high with toppings, and try to make sure it will fit in your pan before you buy it.